Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to Motorsport Mondays, where we are doing the final race of the season and getting ready for what will hopefully be our championship winning season next time. Hello everybody, hope everyone had a lovely weekend. There was certainly a very exciting F1 race that happened. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of conversation about it in the chat. Poor Lando. I tried to see if there was a full transcript of all the radio transmissions that happened between McLaren and Lando Norris at the end there, just to see exactly, what the situation was. I couldn't find one written down. But as far as I can tell, it is a mixed bag. Did the team properly communicate to him that, no, it was going to start pissing and you have to come in now? Doesn't look like it. And so if you're just relying on what the driver can see at the exact, the current time and making a decision out there, well, they don't have all the information. So poor Lando. On the other hand, congratulations to Hamilton for his 100th win. The funny thing is, I think I kind of want Hamilton to win the championship again, to break another record, another championship win, but I want him to just barely do it. That's how I'm hoping the season ends. I want Hamilton to just barely win the championship, And then maybe next year, it'll help to ensure that Mercedes is a little more equitable to George Russell in the seat, depending on how it goes. I don't know. We'll see. Bump, 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 bump. Hey, Silent Bob. Excellent use of the Bella emote there. More speed. Bump, bump, bump. Decent transcript and race fans. Sounds like Ricciardo, slightly better information. YouTube shirt on Twitch stream. Yeah, I only have so much clothes. I only have two Twitch shirts. No, I only have one Twitch shirt, and I think it's in the wash right now, so there you go. Russ v. Hamilton will be interesting, yeah. If you ever want some interesting example of the drama that can happen at Mercedes when you've got two pretty decent drivers in the topmost car, just go back to the 2016 season. Get yourself, just do 1 month of the F1 TV archive thing, which isn't very expensive, and just binge the 2016 series, because the drama, so delicious. Maybe there'll be a little bit more of that. Yeah, that's Nico and Hamilton. So yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it shakes out. Today, it's one race because it is the final race of the season. So it is going to be one race and then prepping for the next season. What we could do, depending on the time, is we might end up doing the quali for the next race. There won't be enough time for 2 races and all the preseason stuff over here. But next season, unfortunately, annoyingly, is going to be the triple quali format, which is just going to make it a lot harder for us to fit everything into the stream. And so what we could do is we could do the first quali, because I think it will save. If I just exit the game at that point, I think I can save between the quali and the race. So we might do something that. We'll see. Be amusing. Yeah, it would be sick if Williams all of a sudden had a beast of a car next year, because we don't know. 2022 is very different regulations, a very different car design for all the manufacturers next year, substantially different. Mercedes could have a brick, and Haas might be the bet. All right, that's not going to happen, but conceivably, the power levels between the different constructors could be vastly different. You can even save during a race, really. I've never done that. That is really interesting. And I'll check out the calls on the Formula 1 subreddit afterwards. That is quite cool to take a look. I think the AI might mess up the AI tires more than you. Now, that is a good point. And that's the thing. I was a little annoyed because now that we are top team, we will suffer a little bit for the fact that the triple qualification process is going to mean we are going to be starting on worn tires, because we will... I'm assuming every race at least make it to Q3, which means we'll be starting the race on some worn tires, which is not so great, whereas the bottom 10 don't have to worry about that. On the other hand, yeah, the AI will probably burn through a lot more tires, and maybe we can be a little bit more strategical about it. We shall see. Anyway, today's race, we're going to start off right away. We're all primed to go into the Ardennes in the rain, so we can have some more discussion about what it is to race in the rain. Let's verify. I believe the pit crew has been rotated. 0% chance everywhere. 20s on everything except repairs, which don't matter for us at this stage in the game. Yeah, let's do it. 27 laps. Thank you very much. 27 laps. Temperatures are a little on the low side, so pushing may be something that we look into. It's going to be monsoon conditions during quali. Race, it just says rainy. It doesn't even say heavy rain. Sometimes it has said rainy, and we have seen no rain during the race. Sometimes it says rainy, and we're on inters throughout the entire thing. We will see exactly how it shakes down. We don't know. Let's go for the Stonewall Bank. Let's try to see if we can get ourselves a first place out of here. Although, again, getting the first place in quali is a little bit difficult. With the rain, it might be possible to get the first place for the win overall, but can we get the first place in quali? Ooh, that's a little bit dicier. And then if we're only getting half, then we're only getting 900,000. That's less than $1 million from if we do both sides. But I kind of want to see if we can go up for a bang. Let's push for first place over here, even though financially it probably is a lot dumb. A lot dumb. El Banco is like 100 million times the better pick. No, it's the better pick. We gotta go for El Banco. Nothing else makes sense, right? In terms of tire compounds over here, I really don't think we're gonna be packing the mediums on this one. What we'll probably plan on doing is we're definitely gonna want a lot of the super softs. Although we might not use any during quality at all. The idea is, if it's going to be intermittent rain, we might do some super stints in between some intermediates or something like that. So we're going to really rate things there. The pit stop over here, I don't think it's a particularly cheap pit stop. I don't think it's ultra expensive either, though. I think it ends up being about the same overall cost. Like, we're going to be in the pit lane for an extended period of time because it's a long pit lane. But because a lot of it is sort of cutting this corner over here, I think it ends up being about a wash in terms of time lost on the during the pit stop. He will make bank with El Banco. Nice. Making decisions a lot harder when you can't declare war on them, right? It would be so much easier if we could just do that. I'm sure we have a CB on Scuderia Rossini at this point. Yeah. So I think the only thing we do is just like bring a stupid amount of super softs. Maybe. Okay, here's what we consider doing. We could bring more softs. We could practice on the softs for the soft knowledge, because maybe there's going to be a good long stint of this. If we end up doing a soft stint, we'll appreciate having the soft knowledge more than the super soft knowledge. On the other hand, what if we just do this? Practice on the super softs, get the super soft knowledge, and just plan to do some super soft stints in between the rain. I think we have no way of knowing what we're going to use on the race. There's no way we use more than 2 softs, I think, in a race this length. I mean, maybe, but no. If we need to do 3 stints, it's probably soft, super. So there's no way we need more than 2 softs. If there's safety cars, that's even less soft that we need. If there's rain, that's even less. I mean, we probably don't need 6 supers either. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Parts are going to be fine because we haven't done anything new. All right, let's just go. Yeah, I don't think our tire allocation matters very much this week. Unless it turns out to be bone dry in the race, then maybe actually we'd wish that we'd had a lot of softs and the soft knowledge. But I'm just going to get the super soft knowledge, and we'll do some burns on that. Super soft knowledge isn't that helpful because there's no base penalty. There's no base penalty when they're fresh, so it doesn't help during quali. But the third band is very penalizing, so that does minimize it a lot. This is the last race of the season. Yeah, I probably should have gone for 3 softs instead, but oh well. I'm not going to freak out about it. Just hope for rain. Although not as much rain as we have seen in real life on some of these races. Let me just switch over to super softs on both before we do anything else. And then, all right, setup-wise, looks like we are... There's going to be a little higher balance and higher downforce. I think the only thing I'm going to do is scooch up the speed balance on both of these cars a little bit. Just for the start, we'll do something like that. And then I'll scooch it up a little bit over here, and we'll see where we end up. Yeah, how many laps are the tires good for? Wow. Okay, well, we definitely don't have to do 2 softs. 27 laps? We can do soft super. It's whiskey and chocolate. We can almost finish the race on just super. It's not going to work out, but we can almost do it. We got whiskey and chocolate coming out from Bale with his with some Sabat PR. Hang on, refresh. There it is. Sabat PR Bale. Dearest Quill, we have heard you're planning a CK3 vampire run. We the Sabat support that decision with our bloodthirsty hearts as long as you stay true to our cause. Love, peace, and unity throughout the utter destruction of Camarilla. Go, Monty. Well, the interesting thing is in the CK3 era, that in the era that we play in, I don't think the Camarilla exists. The Camarilla gets formed later, doesn't it? that means we can all be Sabat in our heart, or something like that. I don't know. Super in a safety car, or super in some sort of intermediate stint. I mean, that's sort of the dream setup over there. What we could do is we could practice on the softs, get the soft knowledge, because if there's not going to be much rain and we do a soft plus super run, we're going to want the soft knowledge more than the super. I think there's no reason not to practice on the softs then. Because I think, assuming we run the softs, we will prefer the knowledge in the softs more than the supers, but we might be able to get knowledge in both. So we'll see. Although there's not very many, it's a long lap, so actually knowledge is hard to come by. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Boom, send. We're doing race stints. Excellent. Go. Send. Race stints. Go. All right. And it actually might be like that much more important for us to like shave some time off these laps here. Have you got anti-aliasing on the graphic settings? I don't know. Do I and should I? It is on. Is there a reason you think I shouldn't have it on? I gotta move my noggin somewhere over there. Okay, so we want very high speed bias. Okay, we're going to apply more downforce by a decent amount. Lots more speed bias. And I don't think we had a good indicator of where the handling was supposed to go. Wow, there's not a lot left on these gear ratios. Holy shit. I'll max it out and see. I mean, there's other adjustments we can make, but I'm not used. We're only okay. Now, we might be on the cusp of good, which would make it, maybe conceivably we hit the great, although it feels like the excellent would be a little further to the right. Should I just assume that we're going to need a little tire camber to start off with? Unless the suspension stiffness actually goes the other way, in which case it becomes a little easier to do. Let me do something like that. We'll guess that maybe it's in this direction. We'll send out Monty again. Yeah, I don't think I think the range on both was a little unclear as to whether it was on oversteer or understeer. But I might be wrong about that. Yeah, it might be more likely to be towards understeer. Let's go and increase the downforce a little bit more over here. We'll stiffen up the suspension substantially, long up the gear ratio a whole bunch as well, and send them out. Go. And yeah, I'm not afraid about burning through this tire. We don't want to run when this tire is like 0 in quality, because then we'll go really slow and not get the knowledge very quick. We can always burn through a set of supers in practice. And we, in fact, may want it for knowledge, just depending on what the strategy looks like. It'll be, hey, purple the downforce. I am using the soft that is intended. I changed my idea. Okay, handling and speed balance are both great. What we're going to do is we're going to notch up... you know what? Let's do it like this, and then see what that does. Okay, we'll do something like that and see how that shakes out. Vroom. Okay. I have betting pool for next year, Balti versus Monty. Because that's the thing, we can't just win the championship, we have to win both. Okay, so we dropped a bunch here. This actually makes me think we probably lost on the handling as well. Let's do this. That's probably going to be pretty close. I don't even know if we have to bring her in again. But we probably will. All in for Monty as the champ. That was great. Okay, good, great. I'm actually thinking the excellent could be further to the right, but I'll dial in a little bit more downforce and see what that does. The handling went from great to good, so the handling's actually got to go back this way. Okay, we know where the excellent speed balance is. This is going to break it, but that's okay. We can restore it afterwards. Boom, 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 boom. All right, 98, and that's still with one grade. So we know we're going to get at least 1% by getting our speed balance to excellent. It was okay, it was great, it was good. Okay, well, it's possible the excellent is right in between here, but I'm more inclined to believe it's slightly to the left. So I'm going to do that, and then pull back here. And then we'll see. But I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave Monty out now because she's close enough. We can just get a little bit of knowledge going on. We still don't have the excellent downforce. Okay, it was great here, great here, great here. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe the excellent is to the right of what was there before. Something like that. Let's try this. I have a good feeling about that, although I will bring her in right away. I'm going to leave out Monty. We're being held up by another car here. There we go! Good stuff. Where are we getting? Level 3 is not too far away. I wonder if Monty can finish it on her own. What? 100! Nice. Okay, I'm going to switch Balky over to doing quali laps on the super softs here to build up the secondary knowledge set. Monty's going to stay up and try to finish these knowledge, but her feedback is lower, so the knowledge really doesn't come through as quickly. Yeah, you can see it really doesn't climb very fast with her. But it is getting there. I was going to say, she's going to have to come in this lap because she's out of fuel. So she actually started going really slow right now. Triple purple. Oh, what? Only a 98. Let's do that, see if it gets us an extra %. I could also... I'm just going to tweak the downforce ever so slightly. We'll see if something breaks or not. Basically, I'm basically sending her up for one lap on the race trim on these tires. And that'll probably finish her up. Oh, I never did change that. Yeah, there we go. So she can go out and join the quali fun. Ah, that is very informative. That is very informative. So we were just on the cusp of excellent over here. So what we have to do is we have to bring the downforce to maybe something like that. Slightly to the right of the previous excellent, which would still be excellent. Also the handling. Okay, we know we have to nudge over that way. Somewhere in the excellent range. There we go. This will at least be triple purple again. So we'll have all the knowledge types. And it might not be 100% maxed out. But it'll give us the most flexibility for race day here. Because we don't know what our strat's going to look like. Alright, we got the level 2 quality trim, which is good. Level 2 super trim as well, or super tire knowledge, which may not matter as much. But it's there as an interesting option, depending on what the race day weather looks like. Because we know it's rain is predicted, but we don't know exactly how it's going to look at. Oh, you made a WMC run of your own. Oh, nice. 2021. When designing chassis, what does improvability do? I believe the improvability is the... it gives you more... You know when you can improve the performance of a part? I think it increases the amount that you can improve the base part with. We don't know for sure, but that's what we believe is the situation on the chassis. I think it might be for all the parts. We're not certain. About driver's aids, why is Quill still set and banning them lately? Aren't there a few perks on parts you can build in relatively... the driver's aids, what it does, as far as we understand it... I got to check the whiskey and chocolate in a second here. As far as we understand it with the driver's aids, what it means is when determining how fast a car is lapping, your car's performance and your driver's performance are taken into consideration. With driver's aids enabled, the driver skill is weighted less, is the way we understand it. And so the car's pure performance becomes the more important factor for determining lap time. Since we have drivers with unbelievably good stats, 20s in almost anything, we want the driver's skills to be weighted highly and importantly. So we'd like to ban the driver's aids so that the drivers themselves, their raw skill, becomes that much more important. We might be 100% wrong about how all of this works. But that was the reasoning over there. We got whiskey and chocolate from Sinister Denom. Thank you very much. A few Aussie dollars for Essentials Get Well Soon Fund. Oh, thank you very much, Sinister Denon. Okay. So for quality itself, we're obviously going quality trim, sweeter spots. Quality trim, super overtake, no questions here. We'll double check our setup. Yeah, we got the 100, obviously, so nothing's changing here. Monsoon conditions. It's whiskey and chocolate. So obviously what we're doing here is a single dry run. That's 100% the plan. Single dry run. And hopefully the AI doesn't figure it out too much. We got our 99% here with Monty. Single dry run is the plan. We've got more whiskey and chocolate. Oh, from Bale again! Hey, Bale! Even if Essentia is corrupted by the teachings of the Camarilla, we wholeheartedly support her well-being, getting better, and getting into the Church of Cain. Man, the Sabat propaganda just does not stop. Okay. Slickety slick. Take quali. Run the clock. And yeah, we'll go out. We'll probably go out right around the 6 minute, maybe just a little bit before. If we went out now, it'll be fully dry. There's not really going to be any track grip, kind of regardless. Maybe a little bit if we wait. I don't know. Let's launch now. We just have to make sure we finish the lap before it starts raining again. Some other people are doing runs on slicks. But the ones on intermediates will probably miss out on their ability to do a slick run entirely. All right, baby. Come on. Perfect overheat. Double perfect! Wow, even the sweeter spots wasn't required there. Balky should have a really good run here. Come on, let's go. Finish, finish, finish. It's just going to start drizzling right before the end. I hope that doesn't bork their lap. First and second currently. I think we just got it in there. Maximum track grip. Before the monsoon conditions set in. Yeah, no one's going to be able to improve. First and second 80s, baby. Oh, we should have gone for the first place one. But we didn't know how the rain was going to shake out, right? If it was going to be solid rain the whole time, then we wouldn't be able to do anything sweet. Bum, 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 bum. This is the final race of the season where we're locked in for second place overall. We're really hoping the next season we win the whole thing. Yeah, it is now definitely monsoon time. I've never seen it so dark in the game. It's crazy. All right. So first and second, Retro Racing Group, someone's been, yeah, even their colors better. You goddamn right. Okay. So Ardennes, rain was predicted. Not heavy rain, just rain. This is the worst. This is exactly what we didn't want to see. And the reason is, unless it dries up right at the very end, there's no tire strategy for us to take advantage of, which is where we have the strongest advantage over the AI. Maybe it'll dry up at the end and we'll have a good time to transition for like 5 or 6 laps on supers. But yeah, otherwise, nothing. So we'll go race trim. we'll take the super soft knowledge, because you never know. We're going to go race trim. Same thing. We don't need light-footed. Super overtake mode during race is too fuel hungry. I don't think we get much value out of that. So we'll grab the super softs in case we can do a soft stint right at the end. Hopefully we can. We're going to start on inters. Yep, we got no choice there. But what's the inter tire length? 17 to 19 laps. It's 27 laps overall. So really what we have to do is say 14 and 13 laps. Oops. Which means we can actually push these a fair bit. And in fact, we will, because the temperature is going to be fairly low as well. Although the temperature is going to be climbing throughout the day here, but it's never going to get too hot. So we can do a fair amount of pushing on these tires. And you're right, the AI drivers do crash a lot more in the rain. So all we're hoping, honestly, all we want is second place. Second place will net us a lot more money than first place, because first place we have to pay out some bonuses. Second place still gets us the sponsor objective. So here's rooting for second. But we're gonna try to do everything we can. Again, if I'd picked the other sponsor and we needed first, then it would have maybe been a little bit more dramatic, but it's going to be dramatic either way. Engine mode, we're definitely going to burn orange engine mode, and the tires. I think we're just going to go and run on push and just stay on push. Wow, everyone thinks Monty's going to get a crash here. Wet tires? No, it's not going to be wet enough for the wets. At the top, right before lap 7, it says there, no, at no point is it going to be wet enough for full wets. This is definitely intermediate weather, 100%. 100%. Let's go! So there's not going to be a ton for us to stress about right now. Which is good, it's going to give us lots of time to work on our car for next season here. And potentially get in the next season's quality as well. Safety car start as a go. Emma won't crash, Team Emma. That's true, Emma won't crash because she's not in the race. All right, let's hope for a good start. Oh, Monty's got a brilliant start. Balky actually who's that? Taylor. Shoves Taylor onto the grass, which in the wet would be devastating. Balky. Hang on. Push, 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 push. Push! Push! Get in there! Yes! Okay, good. Now let's pull back to a more reasonable setting. Gotta secure the place here. Hopefully hold on to it going into the chicane. Taylor's alongside again. What is Taylor running in? Wow. Can you get it back? No. All right. Let's drop back down to double orange. Oh, there you go. You're going to get it on the inside. In fact, maybe try and overtake on Monty as well. Balky. No! Monty has a bad corner. Holds up Balky as well. We've got the inside here at least. Where are we in here? We're going to be on the inside around here as well, which should be really good for Monty. Balky lost another place. Just terrible. ERS coming online. Go. Go, 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 go. Take it back. Excellent. I mean, they're going to have ERS now, but Balky did nothing with her ERS charge. Just completely stuck in traffic. Tragically bad. Alright, we still don't know what the end of the race is going to look like. Although I'm not expecting any drying off, but that would be nice. Just fast forward, there's not a whole lot for us to do right now. Tire temps are stable-ish. I mean, they're rising slightly, but otherwise okay. Monty, it looked like a big lead, but it's, well, second's not bad. Balky losing more position. What the hell, Balky? I don't know. Hashtag fire Balky. Yeah, Monty just keeps pulling ahead more and more and more. Yeah, they were using ERS, but I mean, that wasn't ERS. That was just a straight up overtake. And yeah, maybe the form math is inverted. Maybe there's a glitch. I mean, Monty doesn't have a big lead, you know, less than a second. Yeah, that's what we think. We think there might be a glitch in the form math. I mean, there's not that much of a difference. 4.7, 7.2. Oh, hang on. Looks like this is going to be, yeah. They're already ERSing, so I should have done that already. How's Balky's situation? Does she want to ERS right now? She's not really close enough to do anything. Coming to the end of the back straight here. Oh! Just big ol' overtake. Big mistake by Lawrence in one of the corners there. Holy crap. I was looking down, so I didn't actually see it if she, like, ran wide or something. But damn. Every time you check on Balky's lost his place, stop checking. Okay, we'll just ignore Balky for a little bit. She is going to get a big ERS boost here when we get to the back straight. We will have to do some percentage math on here. Let's keep an eye on Monty as we go through the start line. What's not here? It's here. So we are at 74% on Monty's tire. So let's see how much we lose on orange mode here, because we're going to have to figure out where, because we likely will have to pull back to yellow at some point. There's nothing else we're going to have to for just temperature management. This train is going to be difficult to pass, but Monty's got to get through some people here. Give it a big push. Go Balky, go Balky. Wasn't a mistake by Lawrence. Monty's just that good. All right. How's the rain looking? No, it's going to be intermediate weather the entire time through. And Balky not doing a very good job. Okay, back up to 5th. All right, she got some value to the charge. Oh, and 3rd. And 2nd! That was the world's most effective ERS charge. Now, of course, these guys will have some ERS as well, so they might be able to retake some position. But now they're going to be held up in a pretty great way. All right, we were at 74%. 67. So we lost about 7% going on orange, which I think is probably a little less than 7%, probably 6.5%, which means theoretically we can go 10 more laps on this number. We only have to go 9 more laps. Yeah, we'll drop a big ERS on Monty soon, just because she's going to have to unload some, but that's okay. All right, Balky did lose. Well, I might have been able to, actually, let's make sure we're ahead going into the chicane, maybe. Excellent. Use a little more charge than I wanted to ensure that, but there we go. All you need to do is keep your place. You don't need to beat anyone. That's true. Driving's easy, man. All right, Monty did get past Balky. There's no cliff on these tires, so we can drive them all the way down to, well, just before 0%, although there's still performance bands. In fact, if you're, hang on. You get ahead before this? Nope. Poor overtake attempt by Balky there. She had the speed. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back on these tire modes. Just so that we don't get into lower performance band too fast. Just hit 100 on Monty. I don't know if I want to drain all of it. Although, with Holden ERSing right now, actually. Stopped. We'll do this. Save some for defense. Balky back down in 4th. And lots of other people did just ERS things. That's okay. All right. Let's watch Balky for a bit. She's the one who's actually in a race right now. Monty has a 2-second lead, although it's, Holden is closing out slightly. We'll have to be ready to go back and defend here. I think next lap, or maybe over on the sort of pit-ish, straight-ish zone, might be a good place for Balky to ERS and get past Monty again, but I'm not sure. We could afford to save up a little bit more. And yeah, going to be intermediate the whole way through, so no tire strategy, unfortunately. And again, that tends to be where we're strongest, so that is a shame. But Monty holding lead extremely well here. It helped. She had a really good start off the line. Made a really big difference. Balky had a bad start. Got caught up in traffic and then slowed her up a lot. She had a good start. We might just be like in a good 1-2 position. Okay, 1.3 seconds. Switch back over here. Keep an eye on, make sure Holden's not ERSing us. Okay, Balky's on the back straight here. Let's go ahead and give her the ERS. Although, she's not close to anyone, actually. You know what? No, let me hold off. Because Madi's 3.5 seconds ahead of Balki. So no reason to do the ERS yet. Tires are fine. Yeah, it's not clear. We checked a Sinister. It's rain till the end. We can see. Balki lost another place. Come on. I mean, Tyler did ERS there. Oh, speaking of ERS, we'll do that. I'm going to go and kick her tires up another mode. There we go. Held off. Bit of momentum carrying into the corner. Lovely. And yeah, Balki's like potentially being challenged from behind again. Okay, a little bit of gap there is good. I think the tires are now fine to just orange until the end. The ERS, we checked. It looks like the ERS usage is reduced in the corners. So you actually don't use much of a charge during the slow sections. The only thing is you don't want to ERS in a cornery bit because it's hard for you to overtake. So if you're trying to use ERS to overtake, then there's not much reason in using it in the curvy bits. But it looks like the depletion speed is based on sort of distance traveled. So you don't actually lose ERS in the corner unless it's just you're being slowed up from overtaking someone. Then that's the waste, as far as we can tell. Let's give Balki a bit of a charge here because she's being challenged from behind. I'll try to give her a bit of a gap. Okay, good. All right, lovely. Sorry about the sound, like every time I tab out, it kills the sound for a second. Alright. So everyone's tires is about in the same boat. Wig used up more, but it's fine. I mean, unless they somehow get into a 3-stop, but it doesn't matter. Like, no one down here matters to us. It's just really Team Mercedes and Team Ferrari. I mean, Team Steinman and Team Scuderia Rossini. Yeah, tires are good. Fuel's fine. There's no one near Balki. There's no one near Monty. Well, they're closing in a little bit, but not really. Madi ahead of Holden is interesting. Madi pitting now. That's a little early. I don't think they're going to be able to make it to the end on a second stint on the Inter, so they're going to have to 3-stop. That actually is really good. That's actually quite good for us. Now, Holden's got more tire, so he might just be going for a 1-stop. He or she, I can't remember. I keep saying Becker's a she, but it's a he. I know, the thems, the its. The 25%, there's no cliff. I mean, we're in the bottom performance band now or soon. I don't remember if there was a message yet. Maybe there wasn't. So we haven't entered it yet, though there isn't as much of a differential with these tires between the different bands. Let's do a defensive ERS on Monty. And what the hell, we'll go ahead and use it with Balki now. There's some straights and things. It'd be great if Holden was pushing the tires more aggressively, but ain't gonna happen. And yeah, we're gonna be good at this point. We gotta finish this lap and one more. We're gonna have plenty of tire for this. Can't get past Tyler. Oh, there you go. There we go. We just entered the lowest performance band on these tires, but that's okay. I could have pulled off the or pulled out of the ERS a little sooner on Monty because once we got the gap to Holden, we didn't need to keep burning it because I mostly want to use it reactively. Okay, it's time to box. That's 14 laps. We're gonna have 13 to do on the second tire. It is gonna start warmer, so we're gonna have to manage temperature a tiny bit more, but it's gonna have more tread. It's also gonna be warmer in the day, so yeah, temperature management is gonna be a bigger thing on the second stint, which means maybe the first stint should have been pushed more for 13 laps, and the second one could have been 13. Or 14, because it's going to have more wear, but oh well. Box, box. Box, box. Wait, Balki's saying no to the box? No, you have to! pulling a Lando. Sorry, that's completely unfair to Lando. Again, Lando didn't have all the information, and the team wasn't really communicating it necessarily to the way that perhaps they should have. Wow, that is quite the boost forward here by... I was worried. I thought I was looking at Monty. I'm like, how the hell did we lose out all of a sudden like that? We don't need to auto ERs here. I mean, we're fine. We are going to come out on the double orange. But we're going to have to pull back to yellow sooner on the tires. Just because of temperature. I'll do one more little oomph over here. Hopefully Monty doesn't have a bad stop, because then she could come out behind Holden. Good, clean, excellent, wonderful. Yeah, I am surprised that there's no crashes. This is a amazingly stable race, given the weather. Because we might have been able to sneak in a good pit stop somewhere along the way. All right, go. And go. There you go. Oh, this one didn't take. See that? Even though Balky was definitely out of the pit straight, there's like... You don't just have to be... not pit straight. You don't have to just be out of the pit lane. You have to be out of it, and a couple of beats have to go by on the actual track itself for the ERS to take here. Becker and Vidal haven't boxed. Oh, that's actually stupid. I love it. Someone's right behind Balky. Look at this. Despite the ERSing. There you go. Now we're pulling away. All right. Double orange for now. Obviously, we'll have to reduce the engine mode on Monty soon-ish, but we're fine now. And Balky can go a lot longer. Temperature's climbing, but otherwise things are very good. Lots of charge. No one near Balky. Definitely no one near Monty. Although Holden's trying to close in now that he's on fresher tires. For the overcut. We got an ERSing guy behind. Nope, he just ran out. Well, he didn't run out, but... This is the final race of the season. Alright, I'm going to pull back on Monty's engine mode now, although I think she is going to be fine. That'll make it maybe a little easier for Holden to catch up. Especially he's redlining his tires, which is interesting. Although he did pit later, so he's got more life in them. Okay, since I'm not babysitting Balky, let's go ahead and use hers right now. I'm having to really watch over here and be ready to react to Holden using his charge. Although I'm going to have to use some ERS soon anyway. Van Cloysen's going in for repairs. Alright, fine. Holden pit at the same time? Was it Becker that stayed out longer? Someone stayed out a little bit longer. Alright, let's burn a little bit here. But otherwise, we're just going to try to react when he uses his own charge. We're going to have to pull back on the tires when the temperature gets higher, but for now it's okay. We're not worried about the tire life, because we're only doing 13 laps on these. The only thing we have to do is manage the temperatures. Becker with the fastest lap. Good for them. Okay. Balky is not in too tight of a situation, but there we go. We just hit 100% on Monty's ERS, so let's burn a little bit here. Alright, stop that. We'll do another push with Balky here. Go, go, go. Tires are okay. Fuel's fine on both. We're going to be able to orange Monty's fuel again before the end of this, but... Okay, we'll halt there. Yeah, 3 seconds gaps on both sides right now with Balky, so there's nothing going on. Monty's got 2.5-ish seconds on Holden. who has built up a charge. Might be getting ready for a move. Anyways, I'm going to pull back on these tires now so they don't start to overheat. We can then, it also gives us the ability to flip back to orange reactively. We're up to 17 degrees, which I think still cools these tires on yellow, but not by much. And remember, the red zone of the tire temp is fine. It's only when it hits 100% that it's a problem. Oh, there's the ERS. Let's use our own. And you don't want to wait till they're right close, because they're going to come at you with too much momentum. Oh, excellent. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How do you come through the chicane so much faster? Ah, curses. Curses! He might have gone to, like, double red or double orange temporarily. That might have been it. That's okay. We might be able to do a pushback, especially we can bank up some green fuel delta and some tire temp over here, and just go for our own double orange push with good ERS. He doesn't have as much tire as we do, although I think he's still going to be fine with the amount of laps we have to do. He might be forced to go down to blue or green on the tire. He might be forced to conserve the tires a little bit. Or you're right. I forgot. P2 is actually better for us, financially speaking, because we get all the bonus money. Oh, we get all the sponsor money, but we don't have to pay out bonuses. It's true. P2 is better, although Madi's making... Actually, P3 is also fine. P2 or 3 is actually better than P1 if we're min-maxing. Defensive ERS. Oh, there we go. Cancelled, so we'll hold back. What kind of mode are you running in? Okay. You are oranging your engine, which we could do... Actually, I will start it now, because, again, we want to burn off fuel weight sooner rather than later. So we'll do this and go into a red fuel delta. Not worried about Balky's fuel. She's fine. She can make back this deficit in like 2 laps. Maybe 2.5. Maybe 3. But definitely 3. No crashes. Through the chicane. Madi's tires are definitely the more worn. Surprised she's not doing conserve. I think Madi's a she. I don't know. They might do some conserve. So I don't think they're going to be that threatening. We have more ERS charge. Oh, she's actually... They are oranging. I think it's a she. They are oranging their tires. Despite having lower tire wear, they're going to be in a really, really rough situation here. If they can't overtake me on orange, then they're just wasting their tread that they already don't have as much of, and then we're going to be forced to do some conserve. I mean, maybe the race is going to be so short that it's not going to be a problem. Actually, I can go back in here. I forgot. I've got so much tread. The only thing I was doing is conserving temperature. So I can definitely go back into the orange mode here. The orange engine is still good on both cars. Maybe, okay, just in case I lose track of Balky, I'll go ahead and drop Balky's engine mode now. But she's going to make up this fuel deficit very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. I think it's because both my drivers are female. I just assume all drivers are female. That's what I'm going to do. I don't like how close Madi is to us here. Oh, there. See? She's having to green her engine or her tires now. While we're doing the double orange. Although she's still getting really close to us. Yeah, we're just going to default gender to the female pronouns. The world, you know, the world could use a bit of a rebalance. Okay, Madi just fell off like crazy. I'm going to turn on auto ERS at this point, because there's not really much for us to do. Fuel's fine. Maybe I'll switch to yellow now, just in case I miss something. Again, in case I get distracted and we overdo it. But yeah, we're 5 seconds behind Holden, so first place isn't going to happen. But... Oh, shit. Well, it's fine. Well, this could go really fast. It's going to be another season where, like, last minute our engine explodes. But yeah, we've got a decent gap to Madi. Again, Madi is how someone from Boston says the name Marty. Madi. I guess I won't orange her engine despite having the excess fuel. Oh, we're fine. Well, that's quite the change. Okay. Second and third, baby. Yeah, strange noises from the end. You're fine. It's just a little bit of smoke. I can definitely orange up Valky. I'm gonna orange up Monkey as well. There's enough engine life. It's not an issue. Although we do have like enough of a gap that I don't have to take risks, but it's not a risk. It's not a risk. It's not a risk till it blows up. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Final lap. Auto ERS is triggered. Yeah, see, we're fine. Everything's fine. Pushing for no reason. Just because we can. And there we go. Second and third. Yeah, we have to win the pilots, not just the constructors. That is true. Yeah, perfect race. You're right. Optimal, right here. I think it stopped raining right at the end of the race here. Min-max junkie. You had a bingo if there was a crash? Man, yeah, I'm really surprised. Maybe because it wasn't variable rain and everyone's on the right tires? I don't know. Yeah, we don't have to pay out any bonuses to every single member of our staff and our drivers. But we get the sponsorship. Oh, watch him have illegal parts when we get the first place. No, we're good. Well, some people... Madi had illegal parts. 8 places! Fucking Sanjay. I'm assuming Sanjay is actually male. But I don't know. Can't even judge by a picture. Because I don't think they actually list the, well, I guess they must, because they use the pronouns in the, like, news articles, so I don't know. And that's the end of the season! So we are 177 points ahead of Rossini, but 100 points behind Steinman. Still, our best finish so far. Hopefully, next season, we can give it. The thing is, Steinman started so, like, it wasn't... They weren't even in the same league, literally, as anyone else. Well, not literally, but practically. They weren't even the same league as any of the other cars on the field. It was insane. They were just getting 1-2s like by miles. It wasn't even close. But by the end of the season, we definitely caught up, and hopefully, I mean, it's going to be a challenge, right? It's going to be a challenge, but I think we do have a good chance of coming in first. We have a good chance of coming in second. 50-50? I don't know. My Streamlabs just blew up, so hold on, I got to refresh here. Hey, Banana Cabana, thank you very much. M. Setter is requesting yellow cars for next season on my behalf for some reason. Oh, banana cars. So we can give our opposition the slip. Okay. Before we go into the next season, we're going to renew Alex's contract. I'm going to do a save in case we F it up. We're going to do a save. Because it would be tragically bad if we screwed something up here. Get this man some penicillin. Yeah, if we have to save scum this one, I will. Wages aren't very important. Would you take a pay cut? I suspect he would, actually. He's very patient, which is nice. Long contract? Hey, that sounds fine. Bonus sizes aren't very important? Well, that's good, because we're going to put a first place bonus. But I'm not going to make it maxed out like I normally do. We're going to do this. Okay. We'll at least keep him in the same hundreds. We're going to do that, and it wouldn't surprise me if he accepted. You don't need a renewal, you don't need a renewal. The drivers, I believe, have both been renewed. Yes, indeed. Pit crew, we will do a blanket renewal on everyone. You guys don't have enough stamina. You don't. You're not bad, but no, we don't need your stats. 99. This guy's a winner. Because it's got the 20 tires. He'll end up, he, whatever. Everyone's a she, is going to end up with a 20 on the front jack and a 20 fixing, which is going to be fantastic. Now, I think we do have to make some pit crew space. Richter's done a couple of mistakes. Okay, who's got the lowest total stamina? It's over here, Crane. Crane's got a 92. Does have a triple threat, which is nice, though. But the lower the stamina, the more you have to rest. Rappa's the second at 93, but they have 4 different 20s. 4 20s. Every day. Kick out Richter because of the mistake. 94 is not very high. Maybe we do just get rid of Richter. Because they're not good at fixing, which we might need early on. We got tons of people who can work the front jack. Yeah, I think we get rid of Richter. Kitching's only good on tires. That's true, but Kitching has a 99 stamina, so has to rest very rarely. So yeah, Richter it is. All right, and we're just going to hit the renew contract on everyone, which is a completely pointless mechanic. And we'll have to do it one more time during the next season as well. That was Dule. And then, yeah, you're full. Okay. We're not going to rotate quite yet. We will have to remember to do that, though. Interview. Accept interview. Yes, I'm a genius. Yeah. I have to go with Rhea. Go, Rhea! Just boosts her her morale, which is already maxed out, but that's going to be fine. Okay. I wonder, is this part going to get done before the season rotates over? I mean, it'll be done before the end of the year. Select renew all. There's no renew all. It would be nice if there was. Oh yeah, I just joke. Yeah, it would be beautiful. I don't know why it doesn't exist. I don't know why you have to renew their contracts. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I guess we have to fix the car first. But part perfumance is continuing. Okay, that is correct. Yeah, I don't know when it actually ends it. Yeah, well, Alex, we're being negotiated. I mean, look at the calendar. Look at the agenda. Oh, preseason starts here. So I think that stops our part stuff. We don't get our money back from canceling our part development, do we? Didn't we discover that? We don't get it back? So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Whether I stop it or not, it doesn't make a difference. Womp womp. Oh well. Yes, I got it. The contracts are running down. Prize money. Yes, receive prize money. 59 million pounds of prize money. And then we're also going to get an actual just a cash injection. Driver of the season is Sanjay Modi. Why? Why? Is it Save Scum? No, we're not. The part development started before, like, was last stream it started. We're not going to start an HQ building because I likely won't come into play in time for anything else, and we want to make sure we have, like, we can max out everything in our car. Probably we will regardless, but we don't know. Well, manager of the season. Well, okay, at least there's that. I'm still offended for my drivers, though. Still really offended on behalf of my drivers. Oh, Madi might have been new in the league. Okay, yeah, all right. That's fair. Everyone's impressed with Madi's courage to keep using illegal parts. New lead designer from Scuderia. Windsor. Mortson joins Windsor Racing. Car design unlocked. Design next car. Oh, we only got another 15 million pounds for this. All right. So it's a good thing we saved a lot of money because we clearly needed it. So we need the best. This is the best engine with strong. It doesn't have a very strong for fuel efficiency, but it's better for improvability and higher base stat modifiers as well. So that's going to be quite good. So when we do our developments, the most valuable or the most expensive fuel supplier is over here, which is only weak improvability, but does have a very strong efficiency, which we're going to take. Material supplier, most expensive one's over here. Very strong for tire wear, weaker for tire heating, but I think that's going to be all right. Brake manufacturer, this is the fanciest. Tire wear is on the weak side instead of strong. But, I mean, I'm hoping, I don't know, like, we don't actually know how these math things work out necessarily. Presumably, there's more total points over here. So, we're going to do that. And yeah, I think we keep going with capacitor. That's what we've been using, and I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's been excellent. So, we're going to do that. What we're going to do here is we're going to bring down the fuel efficiency. Here, what is it? It affects tire wear? Oh, hold on. Because the thing, what I was going to try to do is make it, I thought it was going to move over to improvability, unfortunately here. Because if we get an event that lets us get an extra star, this is going to be more efficient, that we get the full star. If we don't get an event, we'll do this. If we get an event for tire wear, I think we take it anyway, despite it, not getting the full efficiency, because it's going to be better. So I think that's a nice balance over there. Tire heating. We actually don't really know what the tire heating stat does. Polymer material for more improvability? I mean, maybe. Since we do actually have a lot of tire wear. That's okay, it's a full star difference. It's a full star difference for tire wear. No, I know it's not as much. Oh, wait, you're talking about a different category. Brake suppliers? Poly or no? Yeah, you were talking about here. No, this is no good. Since it's got no improvability category, you must have been talking about another one, not poly. For rear package, we're going to slide things over thusly. Oh, that's as far as I can go. To bring our improvability up as high as possible. I'm going to be fine with this. Tire heating slows the rate of change in temperature. Yeah, I don't think the tire heating is particularly critical. So you're right. So maybe we do this for the improvement to tire wear instead. I think maybe fuel is what they were saying. We'd lose some fuel efficiency, gain some improvability. No, I don't think that's the way to go. I can see an argument for either one of these. Part of my hope is that the better tire heating, in particular with the brakes, is better for quality, because we actually get the tire temperature pretty good. It's the brake temperature that's tough, and it's like, wouldn't better brakes help for that? I don't know. I think max and everything is the way to go. The only question is maybe with the brakes. Squeeze it. It's an extra half star or something in the tire wear. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not even a half star. It's a quarter star. We're losing a quarter star of tire wear to gain a full star of tire heating. The thing we don't know is how important the star in tire heating is. I don't know. I'll go with Micronics. Whatever. We're going to spend max. And the nice thing is actually with going with Micronics, there's a difference. Look at our improvability. Micronics doesn't give us more improvability, but it gives us more range in the rear package, which means we can actually boost improvability more. There you go. Yeah, tire wear is more important than heating, but a quarter point of tire wear versus a full point of heating, which actually translates to more improvability. I think this is better on the result that we get more improvability overall. It costs us a quarter of a tire wear, but we get more improvability on all of our parts. That's going to be better. I love it. And hopefully we'll get an event that gives us +1 tire wear. Then it won't matter anymore. So we can double check every category, but we got the most expensive engine. This looks really good to me. Easy peasy. We got the most expensive fuel. This seems, we don't get as much improvability, but we get more fuel efficiency, which means we can burn our engines on a higher mode longer, and I think that's going to be swell. Material supplier, I'm fine with this as well. Tire wear, it's got the best possible tire wear stat. Easy decision, no problem whatsoever. The brake, we've been discussing. I think I'm happy with this. ERS, capacitor, that's where I want to go as well. Done. And yeah, if we get the free star on tire wear, it's going to be like huge wins. So fingers crossed for +1 star on tire wear, which would just be like the ultimate. I was going to say cherry on top of the sundae, except I don't like maraschino cherries. So it'll be an extra squirt of hot fudge. We still have tons of money left over. I don't know, maybe... 38 weeks. The development of these is just too long. None of these are really going to matter. And we've got the random legendary, so we don't need to worry about unlocking the legendary part. Skills are pretty much there. If the forecasting center could be built faster, I would do that. But no, none of these make any difference. So we're just not going to worry about it. Factory is max. Design center is going. I can't build a new building right now. Telemetry. Yeah, but we don't need the telemetry building. That's the whole thing. I was just looking at it right over here, right? This, you know, smoothness and consistency improvement, right? Well, our drivers don't improve. They're done where they are. It unlocks legendary pits for the gearbox, but we can already YOLO the legendaries. Now, this might give us more flexibility. Yeah, I know the forecasting center is really cheap, but again, 38 weeks. I guess this will be done maybe for the end of the season. This would be done for the end of the season. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to do this. But yeah, we don't need any of the buildings because the skill improvement doesn't matter. And the legendary component part doesn't matter because we've got the random one with the designer. And unless it's one that just gives us a ton of reliability, the random legendary is always good. It's never one of the ones that's like, oh, only in the rain, only in quality. It's never one of those. It's always one of the ones that is just 100% solid. Could get random legendary and normal legendary. Okay, that's a good point. Although we would have to, right, because it's on the other level. That is true, but we have to develop a lot more parts in one particular category to get there. And we don't tend to get enough time for that. But maybe? I don't know. Right now I'm going to save the money for parts development, although I think our finances are probably okay. Screw it. We're just going to go. We're just going to go with this. Okay. We have to make sure that we don't... Hey! See? He agreed to a pay cut! Ah! I love our crew. He agreed to a pay cut. It's wonderful. And yeah, just car design. Okay. Can't dev a part yet. We gotta freak out about it properly, but it happens after testing. And that's the one that's really easy to skip. You can keep spamming the part stuff all you want. But we can't. Oh! +1 improvability! Don't mind if I do! Brake supplier. Oh, Fedorov's gonna retire. +1 tire heating. Sure, why not? Spend all the things. Okay, we're getting closer to the testing time. So let me do a little save. Because it's very easy. It just doesn't prompt you. It's like you accept, you hit continue, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I'm not developing a part. We just spend a little money to get a whole extra star in 2 things at this point. Zuber Union is career, that's fine. I don't know if we can... Oh yeah, there you go. There's the upgrade. So we're almost maxed out on improvability. We're in the 4 and a bit star range for... we're at the 4 star range for tire heating now, not that we care. We really are hoping for tire wear and fuel efficiency events. The tire heating one was kind of the one that was the least interesting. I don't know if there's like a fixed amount of those pop-ups or whatnot. We've gotten 2. Improvability I'm pretty happy with. Although really, like tire wear would be the primo one. Upgraded design center is complete. Is anything straight? What is this? Life's too short to be nice. I'm here to win, and I need every resource available to do that. You're goddamn right! Some hyped up talent thinks they can join the team, get all the benefits I've earned. Another thing coming. You're a resource hog. Wait. Oh. That's actually terrible. Because I thought it was going to boost her stats. Teammate will not improve as quickly. This doesn't matter because neither one of our people are really in a situation where they're going to be improving. So, it's moot. I can now build the road car factory, except I don't have the money and the payback period's a little long for this. Livery edit. Okay. Yes, I would like to edit the car livery. So we already have some yellow. Petition for primary color for car next season. Predator bananas for the win in honor of banana. Tire heating event was nice. You can run longer with yellow and don't be sad. That's true. I mean, it will be nice that it's going to be stable overall. Yellow, ooh, maybe trimmed with a little green. It's an interesting idea. I don't know about that green. How about a dark green in yellow? You want green trim, not secondary? Although, I don't know, this is kind of nice. But yeah, what if we did, did it save this color? I think we add, there we go. If I switch this to black and switch the trim to this super dark, ooh, I don't like this one on this particular paint job. No, I think the trim being black. What about tertiary if we threw some green in there? That's not bad. Yeah, number 3 was pretty cool. Yeah, I think I really want the rear wing to be in black. I don't mind 4. 6 is pretty cool, actually. Kind of like 6. Like the secondary or tertiary colors just around the air intake here. Well, that's a lot of yellow. That's not bad either. $12 is dope. I think I dig it. Lots of yellow, but with cool striping. You know, it looks like wind tunnel lines and things like that. I like this. Done. All right. The banana car is going to ride. Stripes to make you go faster, exactly. What's nice is with this is it's very easy to spot on the racetrack. When I first started watching F1, and I was, trying to pick teams to like, I mean, I went with Ferrari for 2 reasons. As a kid, Ferrari cars were always cool, and they were red. That was easy to spot. And then I really liked Force India with the pink cars because you could see them really, really easy. I started watching F1 sort of more consistently right, like the first year they went to pink, because I think before that there were sort of like maybe white, green, orange or something like that. I can't remember. Were they like Indian flag colors maybe? Maybe that was it. But when they got the BMW, or not BMW, BWM, the Better Water, I don't know, whatever. The water company with the pink color, when they got that as their sponsor and turned pink, love it. Oh yeah, I gotta watch a Schumacher documentary. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Oh my God, Banana Cabana. Now I'm gonna switch away from yellow. Wow, Banana, thank you so much for that. BW2, Better Water Technologies. I couldn't remember what it was. Sponsor colors, I think white and black is fine. I mean, maybe the white is sort of a little too... No, we'll just stick with the white. It's fine. It's a little wonky there, but it's going to be okay. Thank you very much, Banana. Official sponsor of championship winning Predator Racing. Make it yellow on yellow for the sponsors. I don't think the sponsors will like that. Because, like, the yellow won't stand out there. It's got to be the white. Okay, I'm going to do one more save. Just in case I overshoot the parts development. I gotta clear my my save file folder. See. Yeah, no, Steinman's still going to be really tough. Incredibly tough. The AI tends to get, I feel like, a bigger static boost at the start of the season. So the first few races I feel tend to be difficult. The literally first 2 tend to be fairly RNG-rific with, breakdowns and things. Improvability gains. Wait, hold on. Our improvability is nearly 5 stars already. Oh, okay. This would be +1 improvability at a cost of fuel efficiency. So that is a terrible idea we're not going with. Because we really don't gain much improvability and losing fuel efficiency sucks. So we have to say no to this one. Okay, we're going to preseason testing. It's after this that we develop our part. Let's see how we are currently. Tano, Rossini, Steinman. We are not the fastest in preseason testing. Solidly sort of, well, I was going to say 4th overall. It looks like Rossini is 1st overall. Becker's moved over to Kitano. Lallman is now a driver for Steinman. Holden and Lallman. Interesting. A bit of a shakeup. Still Tyler and Motti for Rossini. Tristan Mundo! Thank you. Hey, Quill, Professor Werner Heisenberg was speeding down a highway when a cop pulled him over. The cop... Oh, hold on, it's refreshing. The cop walked up and asked, "Excuse me, sir, do you know how fast you were going?" Heisenberg responded, "No, but I know exactly where I am. Also, would you like to buy some meth?" Sorry, I might be getting confused between characters. Oh, Heisenberg. Always so uncertain. Develop part. See, that's the thing. You finish this, and then it's like, oh, there's email. Oh, I gotta respond to this. And then all of a sudden you get distracted. And forget to develop a part. Fucks you every time. We're gonna start with an engine. Now, here's an interesting question. Do we want to slap something together that we're going to use immediately? Or do we want to go through the standard where we do a couple of quicker developments? Right, because it's 13 days versus 10 days. No, we're going to do engine first, because the engine's sort of double dip. Every race does matter this season, that is true. What I could do, we could develop one engine with the top speed modifier to use immediately. Then we could do a couple of throwaways. Admittedly, that means only one of our drivers is going to get an upgraded engine. And we may have to decide early on one driver to put all our eggs in. Who is going to be the Hamilton to our Bottas? No, Mercedes. We don't have a first and second driver. Which I think is true at the start of the season, but then once a driver gets in a better position, then they do get favorable treatment. That's quite clear. That's interesting to consider. Hey, Untrusted Life, thank you. No, I haven't tried Drax yet. It's installed. I got it set up on Steam. Haven't tried it yet. It's been a very busy, hectic time over here. Could we get some purple in the design of the cars? Oh, man. There might have been a delay for that coming in. I'm sorry. It's a little too late for the design colors to be changed. I'm terribly sorry. I think we do this. The thing is, you're right, because this only adds an extra 20. I mean, it adds a 20 to our current value and to our top. Even this engine, even if we just do this engine's still going to be better than whatever we're running now. Let's go and see about that. But I think that's probably going to be the case. If we take a look at our engines currently, so they're at, mid 2400s, and that's pretty much as improvable as they are, which isn't much. Whereas even if we do this, it's going to start at the high 2400s, improvable to the low 2500s. So we can do a fast engine, which the bonus for it is we can start improving it right away, because it's obviously going to need reliability very, 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 very fast. And we could even consider still using this for the season. So I think we do the fast one. That's going to be okay. And yeah, I want to get new engines ASAP.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Fuel, reduce engine for Balky. Or give Monty fuel. That's an interesting idea, too. We're not going to boost the fuel reliability of these early ones, because we probably aren't going to bring their reliability to max, which means we can't run in the high engine modes all the time anyway. Hey, Bale, thank you. Bale PR, or Sabat PR department strongly suggests supporting Monty with the best parts. She has been there from the start. Well, not from the start, but she has been there for a long time. And wouldn't want us to get friendly with Baldy. Bring her from the bottom to the top. I don't remember when we got Monty. It was a fairly long time ago, because we trained her up from very, very low skill levels. Whereas when we hired Balky, I think she came in with a lot more skill. Balky's the overall better driver, Monty has the momentum. The thing is, Monty has access to super overdrive for really strong qualies. Which is why it might be the better pick. I don't know. All right, so first priority early on is to boost our reliability as much as possible, because we want to avoid breakdowns for the first race. If we can bring most of our parts up to 70, that would be kind of nice. Even though we're going to get a new engine soon, the engine is the thing that takes the longest to repair. Okay, actually, let's check. What is the crucial things is acceleration and low speed corners. Well, that's interesting. So we clearly want to put some love in the gearbox, because the gearbox is going to take more wear during the race, and we don't want to replace that. Now, the front wing's also going to take more wear during the race, but it's fairly quick to repair. Now, unlike the leagues where we refuel, it's not a free repair on the front wing. But it is very, very easy. Brakes, especially the brake at 60%, that's pretty bad. What we want to do is we would like to have all of our parts at 70, except for the crucial parts we'd like at 80. If that's the case, likely no repairs are going to be required. We're not going to be able to run our engines in aggressive mode to start off with. I might leave this one here. Let's see, what else we got? We'll do that. I guess I can do this. I can work on every part. The rear wing is a spec part, starts at 80. That one's fine. The front wing is crucial, so it's going to need some repairs, but at least it's going to be fairly fast. I'm going to drop this suspension that's at 69 and work on this wing right away. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to drop the 69% engine as well, just temporarily, and get this to at least 70 for the front wing. It's a fast repair, but we don't want to have to do it twice. I want a little bit of a buffer. Okay. Let's start with this. We'll run it for a few days. We can pull some of this out afterwards as well. So we have a part being designed. We have that. I'm going to set a target for first place. It is our target. That's just the way it is. We'll get more money overall. Oh, yeah, we'll put in a couple of, we'll put in at least one token part to get some performance loving. It really doesn't matter what we throw in there. What's the thing we think we're going to be working on last? We do have the best suspension in the league, so with this one here, wow, too bad we don't have two really good ones. So let's do this, because this part is obviously going to be good for a long time, so we'll throw in a little bit of passive improvement on this bad boy over here. That's great. It's actually going to be done pretty soon, but that's going to be fine. Okay. Do we want to say first, just to get maximum amount of money? I mean, probably we have enough money. We could say second, which will make it easy to keep our marketability capped out as much as possible, which is probably, well, I don't know. It's an extra $500,000 per race. That's a lot of money. Screw it. I'm just saying first. I don't care. We're going all in, baby. All in. Okay, suspension isn't one of the critical ones. You're at 72%. Brakes isn't critical. Engine repair is pretty brutal, so we're gonna do this.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Okay, let me run this for a few more days. Hey, Planko Steels, thank you very much. What would Lando had answered if his car was yellow? Yeah, buzz off. Love our Bumblebee car. Poor Lando. Oh man, he was just so broken. So broken by that. Oh, Moose! Hey, Moose! My cousin, the Moose, told me he thinks Monty's the better driver. I'm sure most other sponsors feel the same. Also, when I met Balky a few months ago, she said she doesn't think antlers would be very useful for a racing driver, so she clearly lacks insight. Wow, we've got a lot of Monty fans in the chat here. Yeah, we'll throw the other engine in. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We'll do a few more adjustments in a couple of days here, probably. Well, actually, hold on. We might... No, the lower performing engine, we're going to hold it at 71%. It should be fine for a race, as long as we're only racing in yellow. Useful means I think the performance gain helps, but I don't think it degrades faster. I think the crucial ones degrade faster. I don't think useful does. So we're going to try to hold this engine at 71%, because when the next engine finishes, we're probably going to want to go and improve that, because we're probably going to put in some use. The wings are now at 70%. That's good. They may have to get replaced once per in the race, but that is going to be manageable. Although really, we want the gearboxes to be up to 80. So that's going to be good. No, you know what? Let's do that. We might be able to get the wings high enough that we don't actually even have to fix them during the race. Especially one that's at 74%. Let's just work on these two crucial things right now. If we can bring them both up to 80, almost certainly they won't have to be repaired during the race. Yeah, well, look at, I mean, there's nothing for me to do with the sponsors now, so I don't know why it's asking me about that. Okay. We're going to go immediately into designing another engine. This one here is going to be 100% throwaway. We're just going to take these because they don't add any time or cost. We're just going to try to cycle them as quickly as possible. Although, wait, hold on. If I'm willing to spend 100,000, and I am, we can shorten this throwaway engine to 7.2 days development, which is what we're going to do. Wow, the great parts are kind of shit. This is only max, as opposed to base. And I guess we can go plus 20, plus 20. Like, look at this. We can get a flat out plus 20, which is current and max. And I guess we can do this one, which is plus 25%, although it adds days. And then we swing over to this one. Because this is plus 60, but only in quality, so it doesn't matter for us. No, our designer part isn't good and great. This is only in qualifying. This part is garbage. It's garbage. No, for this right here, the throwaway, we're going -3 right now. That's easy peasy. I'm just trying to look ahead at what our real engine's going to be later on. we're going to have to take this one, which is really, really unfortunate. Because it's not a very impressive number, and just means we have to work on reliability longer. So, there's a lot of quality, that's true, but I don't know, man. I mean, maybe. I guess, okay, I mean, starting on pole is useful, but for now, we can easily do this one. That's going to be an easy peasy throwaway engine. But yeah, probably we're going to make use of this engine for a little while. So I'm okay with giving it a little bit of love. I mean, at some point, this suspension isn't going to be the most critical in the universe. These are both, okay, they're all over 80, so we can do this, so this will definitely be ready for the next race. And since the suspension is so good, I'll work on this as well, so that for the next race, like, this is going to be a really good part going forward. It's going to be in fantastic shape for us. Oh, did it change the allocation of workers? No, it's still on the reliability side, which is good. How good are our parts related to the rivals? So you can see over here, they're pretty good, actually. They're pretty good. Now, I think this is just looking at the best part, because we have the best suspension on the grid, but our other one's probably nowhere near that good. But still, not bad. We have really good drivers. We have more whiskey and chocolate? Yes, Untrusted Life. Hey, I also think Monty should get the best car. Okay. Lots of votes for Monty. Again, Monty should qualify better because of Super Overdrive. So I do think that despite, you know, how things ended up last season, I do think we kind of want to go on the Monty side. So we're going to do another save here. We're going to do the qualifying. We're going to do the qualifying, and then that'll be the end of the stream. So next stream, we'll start with a race, part development, then quali and full race. Yeah, I think I'm going to focus all the parts on Monty's car. Balky won't like it, but, you know, she's being kind of, you know, annoying greedy. Okay. We're going to go El Banco, because I think this is going to be a lot more secure for both sides of the bonus. We obviously need a shit ton of softs because there's a triple qualifying. Probably we're going to do single stint in each one. We might do like one go on Q1, one on Q2. We might do 2 on Q3. It depends on how much time is available and how our position ends. So theoretically, we might use up to 4 softs during qualifying, although ideally I'd like to use 3. So then really the question is just, so 4 softs during qualifying, let's say. This leaves us 2 softs for race day. And probably a medium. But then what do we get for knowledge? It is medium tire wear. I think this is a race. Oh yeah, this is a very short pit stop. Because it cuts away a giant section over here. This is a cheap pit stop race. So I actually think we just pack a shit ton of mediums. On the other hand, Monty could probably one stop. Because she has her medium lifespan trait. She can probably do medium. Hell, she might be able to just do medium soft. I don't like the idea of practicing on hard because I would like to go in with some race knowledge. I won't have free start. You're right. Good point. I don't have free choice for the race start. We are going to have to start on the tire we do the best time in Q2. Which will be probably a worn soft. Could be a worn medium if we're feeling very saucy. Which maybe we do. Which does make it, the thing is, if we're starting on a worn tire, it makes it that much more unlikely that we can just one stop. And so maybe soft. And potentially soft, medium. Like worn soft. Yeah, worn soft to medium to soft. So I don't think we need more than one medium. I think we do this. I don't think we have to soft to hard here, although with medium wear, maybe. Maybe soft to hard is... No, it's such a cheap pit stop. I think soft, medium would be faster than soft, hard. If I could bring no hards, I would, but we have to. It's just a question of whether we bring a medium or not. Okay, let's say we use 4 softs in quali, which we might. Theoretically, I think we're going to end up with 3 softs in quali, but we might use 4. Let's give ourselves space for 4 softs in quali. We might want to do practice on soft to get the knowledge bump for the race day, and then we've got 2 fresh softs, because I'm thinking we might end up going use soft, soft, in which case the knowledge will be very useful. And we're going to maximize soft. I think I agree. I think this is going to be okay here. Now, because Monty has the best qualifying, I do kind of feel like giving her the best parts. Oh, we can't do that. She's not even pissed. She's only content. She's not pissed. So Monty has all the best parts, except this engine, which doesn't have the reliability. I mean, there's not much of a difference, honestly, because the way the mechanics of this game works, there's probably not a difference in between these two, because it doesn't use the raw number, it cuts this into performance bands. The only thing that really makes a difference is the gearbox and the suspension. That's probably the case. But the better gearbox, better suspension have been given to Monty, and I'm okay with that. We actually might want to give Monty the wing with the more durability if we want to avoid a replacement. I think that's going to be okay. Swap engines? Why? I guess we could give the extra 1% reliability to Balky because she's better on fuel efficiency and might be able to orange a little bit. Balky was the better driver last season, point speaking. You're right. But yeah, the only difference is that Balky has slightly higher... Well, she has better feedback, which only matters in quali. Like, she's actually got worse smoothness and worse focus than Monty. Monty should actually be the better driver. Monty was only better because she got better parts. Oh, we're getting the drama. I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit... This is first race to Monty here. Let's go. All right. Going into quali. Monty's a cheater. I love how these are not real people, but people are really passionate about it. Yeah, the green part just indicates the best part we have on our team. It doesn't mean anything in terms of the league. The purple does mean the best one in the league. Whoever finishes ahead one race should get the better setup for the next. Well, what's going to happen is whoever ends up ahead in the points in the championship is going to get all the best parts. Because we need to win the constructors and the drivers to finish the underdog. So whoever's ahead in the championship is going to get the best parts. So yeah, we're going to practice on the softs to get some knowledge. I don't know if I have a saved setup because we're going to start considering them. It really doesn't filter it. It doesn't filter by track. It doesn't even sort by track. Ugh, it's terrible. But no, I don't have one saved over here. That's fine. Okay, downforce very low. Handling? Ooh, where's going to be to the extremes. Speed balance, same thing. We actually don't have any really good information on a lot of these. Interesting. But yeah, both of these are very likely to be on the edges of their green here. And similarly over here. Clearly a lot more downforce. Because yeah, the speed balance is going to be somewhere around here and somewhere around here. At least we know what direction to move into. Same thing with the handling. It's going to be somewhere around here and somewhere around here. Done. Oh yeah, the distances. How many laps was it? 28? Does someone remember? I think it was 28, which means that medium could have been possible. Soft medium could be with conservation, but not really. And again, we're going to start on a used soft. So 22. I think we're going to go use soft into 2 fresh softs and not touch anything else. I mean, we could go use soft into a hard, but it's such a cheap pit. That's no good. Take practice. I'm so nervous. Look at me. I'm even clicking the red engine button. I'm not going to red the tires, though, because the softs might burn away too fast for the practice. All right. First day of school. Nerves. Yes. Downforce is only okay. It probably needs a lot more downforce. We know where the excellent handling is, so we're okay with breaking it. With Monty with her trait, I mean, maybe with Monty's trait she can use soft into medium, but I think it's gonna be way too tight. And again, the pit stops are cheap here. If it was another type of track, maybe, but the pits are really cheap here. Okay, well, all we have to do is fix the handling. Which I'll do that way, and then fix the speed balance using that and that, and Monty should be good. So we'll just stick her out there for, I don't know, like 8 laps worth of fuel or something like that. Go and get me my knowledge. 7% wear per lap. Okay. It's a little different because they're not doing a full hot lap. That is the, I was going to say, maybe the lowest percentage double purple, but I guess it is just a good on the speed. It was okay. Good. Oh, yeah, I didn't go far enough on the speed balance. Shorten up a fair chunk here. You can keep track of Monty here on the little display, because she's just going to be out if you want to keep an eye out on tire wear. Oh, that's going to be hard because I'm not going to be watching her here. Hey, triple purple. There we go. 99%. We'll just give it a little nudge with the tire pressure and see if that breaks anything or changes anything. Otherwise, do race trim for like 4 laps. That should be plenty. Yeah, you're right. We can probably orange on the tires. Get them extra laps in. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. Let's do a yellow so we can get a count. Where's Monty? Okay. So, she's at 70%. We're purpling, too. Getting best times is nice. Okay, about 8%, 7 or 8%. Somewhere around there. Now, a bunch of people are on hards. We're also pushing on the red engine mode and stuff like that. But let's assume about 8% burn on yellow tire mode. Temps are also going up on orange, but that is to be expected. Let me just go ahead and bring them down. If we burn through these tires a little too fast, we're not going to get the advantage of it anyway. Okay, Monty's going to come in on the next lap. And Balky's going to come in the next lap as well. And we're going to switch to quali stints. Let's do this way and just see if it changes our percentages at all. Quali trim go. Just see what it does for our numbers. Loving the handling. Oh, okay. I mean, they were already excellent, so... Yeah, it's the fact that they start on used tires and the fact that they're going to use more tires during quali may actually benefit us. Okay, worn tires are fine. Bring those temps here. We are still first and second. Another fastest lap by Monty, improving on the times. There you go, practice has ended. Unfortunately, we only got level 1 quali trim. Maybe I could have gotten it if I'd gone to the double red a little sooner. I don't know. It's pretty tight. We are speedy. Now, we could try to do some quali on mediums. I don't think there's any reason to do that, though. Okay, we don't think the soft tire knowledge has much of an impact on quali. The thing is, 5% performance increase isn't much. But I guess we'll take it, because it should impact all of our stats. Ooh, that's interesting. It's possible that moving the speed balance slightly to the left could be a hidden 100, but no. We're just going to stick with a known 99. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. We'll start the race on some used, and then no. Oh, yeah, save setup. Well, this is our last season. It's our last season, you guys. We're going to win it all this time. I don't care. All right, we'll save a setup. Yeah, I don't see any reason to quali on mediums first. We've got all the softs we could possibly need. I suppose if there's a safety car. All right, that's a point. Okay. Because we're not planning on using mediums for the race itself. But the thing is, if there's a safety car, we might just be able to safety onto mediums and finish the race that way. Right? If there's a safety car about one third of the way through the race, or halfway through the race. Actually, is there going to be a good time? Because if there's safety car while we're still in our first set of softs, well, then we might switch over. We might decide to go for an early pit and convert to a soft medium. Yeah, no. I want to keep the medium for race day. I think there's more of a chance that a safety car into a medium rather than a safety car into an extra set of softs. And yeah, we have enough softs regardless, so it's going to be fine. We should have an extra set of softs unless we do 2 runs in a quali once. But we have never had very much of a difference in performance by doing a second performance run. Okay, let's go. Quali on hards. I mean, we actually might be able to qualify on hards for the very first one. If we're only doing 1 run, and we are, I guess we should wait until more tire wear is in. First race, chance safety car is higher. That's true. Okay, let's go now. Space our 2 cars out. Oh, make sure we're on the 99 here. I think we already were. I think I'd already clicked that. Starting on used soft. No, because the softs are good for about 11 laps. So 22 laps on 2 stints of softs, and then as long as we can do 6 laps on the used softs, we're going to be fine. It's going to be so hot, we're not going to be pushing our tires. No, I'm not going to play the temp minigame. It's poop. It looks bad. Like, oh my god, why are we... Oh, right, we haven't actually set the time yet. Right. Okay. We're safely through to the next round. The sponsor objectives only matter in the final quali. It's your overall qualification time. But only being 4 and 7 right now is a little scary. It's like, hold on, that's not where we want to quali. What happened to our amazing practice stats? Yeah, we start on our Q2 tires. Martin eliminated. Yeah, they did do some bad prep temp-wise. Yeah, I think I will just go direct. We seem to do better if we go right away and miss out on the traffic. So, new set of softs, we're going to go out immediately. Just put a little gap between our two. The track grip doesn't seem to matter too much, and it's actually already gripped in from the fact that the quali session's already started. I mean, unless we run into the people on their outlap. And there is sort of another car there, but I think there might be implicit blue flags in this mode. Jeez. Yeah, Balky's a half a second behind Monty in quali. That's super overtake for you. Fucking Balky! Balky's gotta go again. Fire Balky. I mean... Alright, double good. No perfects. Okay, she's improved in both sectors. She improved her time overall, but not her position. 2/100ths of a second too slow. She gets eliminated. On the bright side, Balky's going to have free choice of tires. Wow. And yeah, with the track grip so high, there's no reason to hold on to Monty right now. Yeah, those tires are locked in for the race. Come on, Monty. All our hopes are on you. Yeah, absolutely free traffic. I don't know what the times were in the previous thing. All right, we're ahead of Monty, ahead of Tyler. I mean, they might do a second lap. Okay, behind Holden and Lalamine. So we're behind both Steinmans. I'm okay with this. I'm not going to do another stint because I don't want to burn through another set of tires. Yeah, Balky does have the worst parts, and that is true. And it is substantially different. Okay, we're going to hit sponsor objective. That's really nice. All right, third place. All right. Yeah, but Holden really crushed it with that time. We're 7/10ths behind Holden. Jesus. I don't know why their cars start off the season so good. Okay, so we're not going to start the race right now. We don't have enough time. We're going to do a save. So next Monday, there's not going to be a stream, actually. Next weekend, again, as I mentioned before, I'm not going to be around. I'm going to go and visit my sister, who's ill right now. So there's not going to be a Monday stream. I'm semi-tempted, depending on the timing, to do like a mini micro early Saturday morning stream. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Stay tuned for coverage. We're definitely going to be streaming on Wednesday, though. So stay tuned for Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a Friday stream instead. I don't know. Stay tuned. I'm going to figure something out. I'm not sure what it's going to be. But next weekend I will be away. So there won't be a regular Saturday stream. And there will not be a Monday stream. So, But other than that, I'm very eager to get back to this racing because it's going to be crazy. Maybe things will just get moved around. Maybe there'll be something on Tuesday or something. I don't know what it's going to look like. But thank you everyone who came out today. Thank you everyone who contributed to the sponsorships. Untrusted Life, Named Moose, Plain Coast Hills, Sabat, the Sabat PR department, Tristal Mundo, Banana Cabana, and Sinister Dawn. If there's someone else, I'm sorry because the scroll on the Streamlabs only goes so far for some reason because it's stupid. So thank you very much for your sponsorships today. Thanks everyone who subbed and resubbed and followed. I wonder, Kiss for Luck's going to be streaming next. I believe she's streaming a city building game. Yeah, she's streaming Settlement Survival and has keys to give away. Settlement Survival with keys to give away. The pre-stream has started. We're going to go raid her. If you like city building games, and I know you guys do because you watch my channel, make sure to give a raid, stick around, and maybe you'll win a key as well. Thanks everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.